I'm the Great. This is my first episode for Q&A sessions. So you can send in your questions, send in anything related to relationship, education, or any question you feel you need an answer to, and I'll do my utmost best to give you an answer. Today we have a question from a young lady who has African parents, and she's currently at university, and they say to her that she cannot get involved in a relationship until she's done with university. Now she is in a slight difficult situation because she feels like she's been deprived of something because her friends, classmates, whatever, have boyfriends and girlfriends, and she's feeling like she's not a child anymore. Why should she be stopped from having one? Here's my point. And in this kind of cases, we realize that your parents actually do not give you a reason why you shouldn't be in one. Now, let me just throw a few points so you can have a better understanding of the situation you might be in at the moment. They may not necessarily give you a reason. However, you mustn't forget that they've been in this world longer than you have. And they probably have experienced a lot more things than you have experienced in your time. So maybe you should stop for a second and look at things from their perspective. That's just a thought. However, another point is, it might be a good idea to find a time when they be calm and quiet and ask them why. I can probably give you one of the major reasons. At this point when you're in university, they feel that that's a very, very important part of your life. You know how our parents don't joke with university. And they feel like you need to give it your everything. A lot of parents don't even allow their kids to work while they're in uni. They don't mind funding the education. They don't mind giving them allowance and other financial support. So they feel like you need to give your education 100% commitment. And therefore getting involved in a relationship whilst you're in university might be a distraction. However, you would say that I want to get to know the person. I want to form a relationship with the person. So when I finish uni and I'm looking to marriage, I'm ready. They want you to add value to yourself. You know, when you get into a relationship, it's not people say, oh, it's half and half coming together to form one, two different people forming one. However, I think that's not the case. I think it's one whole person, somebody who is complete in themselves, and another person who's also complete in themselves coming together to form another massive whole. That's what I think. So right now is a time to add value to yourself. It's a time to improve yourself. It's a time to learn new skills. It's a time to develop your character. It's a time to work on your career. And whilst you're in university, you're getting the knowledge, you're getting the information, and they may feel that adding somebody, adding emotion, adding any other thing to it might affect it. Now, they're not saying don't get into a relationship, period. They're saying don't get into it right now. Okay? And a lot of times we must understand that God has put our parents there as an edge of protection for us. You know, we didn't choose our parents, alright? When we were growing up, we didn't choose what kind of clothes they bought for us and what kind of food they gave to us, and they made the best decision for us. They probably chose the primary school, the secondary school we went to, and then we grew, and then we had a mind of our own. And if they're giving us these ideas now, if they're saying to us, you know what, why do you pull off from the relationship thing for now? It's not the worst advice in the world. I think it's actually good because they know you. They probably know a few things about you, and they probably know that you may not be able to juggle both. It's commitment to your academics and commitment to somebody. They may think that, hey, I don't think you can hack this, so why don't you focus on the academics for now? But I would suggest that you sit with them, all right, and have a conversation with them, and actually understand them. And I think that's a step closer to the solution, and then you know where they're coming from. So understand them and understand the points I've given you. And I think you would be on your way to making the right decision, and there won't be any sort of conflict or any sort of disagreement between you and your parents because of their point of view. You understand each other, and then you can move on with your life.